Well, Christmas is a time of joy, abundance, and family gatherings, but for countless families in poor communities, nothing really changes for them. The promised government support often fails to materialize or is simply insufficient to meet the crushing needs of the season, turning what should be a time of hope into a period of profound anxiety and despair for parents struggling to provide the most basic necessities. Yet amidst this hardship, the spirit of community and compassion shines through. Organizations like Hope SA are stepping into the breach, refusing to let these families be forgotten. This Christmas, Hope SA has initiated a critical series of Christmas drives, mobilizing volunteers and resources to deliver essential food parcels, toys, and much needed support directly to the doorsteps of those most in need. Their tireless efforts are a vital lifeline, providing not just physical sustenance, but a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, the true meaning of the holiday, generosity and care for one's neighbors, remains a powerful force for good. More on this, we're now joined by Namritha Sivsanker, CEO of Hope SA Foundation. Namritha, very good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for your time. I mean, you see firsthand the devastating impact of these holidays on poor communities, particularly. Just describe for us just the specific immediate needs and challenges these families are facing during Christmas. I mean, the hunger, the lack of support that the public might not truly fully grasp.
Okay, thanks for having me. And, I think it's not only Christmas that people are struggling with food supplies and basic necessities. And Hope SA takes this opportunity during Christmas just to make children feel an extra special and to make them feel that, they are seen and that there is someone out there who actually cares for them and that they matter. And I think that is something that makes a whole lot of difference to these children. So throughout the year, we are feeding in communities on a daily basis. But during Christmas, seeing people all around them being cheerful and excited and having gifts and presents, and yet they are the ones that are sitting with nothing. So we try to change that narrative and hand out Christmas gifts where we include food, which is a basic necessity, stationery, a little toy, and some snacks as well, so that these children can have a sense of hope and know that somebody cares for them out there.
And I mean, we said a lot in that introduction. Just perhaps speak to us more about just the reason behind this drive. What was the defining moment for you that led to launch the Christmas drive? And, and how does that sheer scale of need translate in terms of, what you do, in terms of, the scale of need you encounter each year? And how does that shape your organization and even the people that help you and work with you?
So, a little story. A few years ago, we were feeding in the community, and by chance, I managed to take a box of toys to a community. And there were over, I think, 100 adults with children. And one of the volunteers in the community decided to open this box. And when she opened it, there was actually a stampede for toys. The children actually, they were so hungry just to have one little toy, whether it was broken, whether it was a little dinosaur or a little car that had a wheel missing, but they wanted that toy so badly. And it was actually frightening and scary for me because I witnessed this, and I didn't realize that these children were so desperate to have something to play with other than the sticks and the stones and little bottle caps and whatever they had lying around. And that's when I decided that I am going to start the Christmas Hope Drive. And we started a few years ago in 2021, where we provided Christmas gift packs to children in the communities that we feed in. And it's been a success. It's been growing every year. So this year we reach out to children in KZN, in Pietermaritzburg, Durban, as well as Johannesburg. And we hope to reach Eastern Cape as well next year. This year we found that the support has been dampened a bit There's not been as much support as we had previously. So it's been a huge concern to us. And we just hope that, people don't have donor fatigue, or they're not, tired of just giving and giving and giving and not seeing any benefits from it. So we encourage people to come along with us, sponsors, donors, to come along with us and to be part of the Christmas giving and to see these children's faces light up. It really warms the heart, and it is really such a blessing to be able to bless these little kids and give them a sense of hope.
You raise such an important point, particularly when you talk about not clearly grasping why people are not giving. You mentioned donor fatigue. It's such a big problem in this country where people do give and they don't see the result. And what you do in terms of mobilizing those resources, I can imagine the magnitude of the undertaking. What are then the biggest logistical hurdles you are facing, in ensuring that you do continue to give those food, the food, the toys, the aid, especially to the most vulnerable families? I mean, the story that you've just told now really is heartbreaking.
So I think one of the challenges we face is logistics, because we try to reach as many children as we possibly can. And sometimes we get, we may get someone that's left out, or a single family in an area, and they request us to drop off, a hamper or a gift or food. And we have thousands of these people that are needing help. So it's quite difficult to reach everybody.
Yeah. And there's someone else that could help. I mean, in our introduction, we mentioned just the insufficient government support, during this time. In your opinion, in your view, what is the single most effective, change or even intervention that you would like to see from a government perspective in terms of just alleviating some of the crises that you encounter in these communities?
Personally, I think that the government relies a lot on NGOs to do the work. And yes, we've not had any government funding, and all the work is done through private donors, sponsors, small businesses. And, as much as we say that we want government to deliver on their promises, it is yet to be seen. So we've seen the G20, and there was promise of, the poverty alleviation drive, where poverty will be at the top of the list. Poverty alleviation will be top of the list. But we need that to be deliverable. We need action. We need accountability for that. So, it would be great to have government tag along with us, the NGOs, and work at grassroots level, and to see what is actually happening out there, not during voting season only, but it's any time of the day, at any season. People are struggling, and it's all race groups, but obviously the majority of the Black community has been most disadvantaged, so the numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah.
And we don't discriminate in terms of which race groups or which person needs help. Everybody that needs help, we try to reach out to them and help them in whichever way we can.
Yeah. Very quickly, we are running out of time, but how can people reach you, those that want to actually give and make a most impactful way to contribute?
So people can reach us via our WhatsApp line, which is 079-387-1716, or you can email us at outreach@hopesa.org. And we are on all social media platforms, and our website is www.hopesa.org. And besides our Christmas drives, we have numerous drives that we run throughout the year. And next year, we would be focusing on training, skills development, and education. So we hope we can partner with some corporate sponsors out there and help us make this dream come true.
Yeah, well,
thank you.
Thank you so much, Namritha, for shining a light to many South Africans. That is Namritha Sivsanker, CEO of Hope SA Foundation. All right, we